If you're the outfielder that's not catching the routine fly ball, we call that person the secondary outfielder. It's important that she backs up that person that's going to be catching that fly ball. Many times outfielders are very poor in this area because we get kind of lazy and we always assume our teammate's going to go ahead and catch that fly ball. But what if she doesn't? Then we really look bad defensively. So notice how Karen does a good job of backing up Mary catching the fly ball.
I got it!
Let's talk about that ground ball that's hit between two outfielders, where one outfielder is not able to cut off that ground ball and it goes deep. The secondary outfielder picks it up and they have a really long throw to make. They have to go ahead and hit the infielder, who is called the relay person. That infielder is responsible for catching the ball and making the throw, let's say at home plate, maybe getting that tying run out. This one area of playing the outfield is very underrated. What happens as an outfielder if you don't hit your cutoff or your relay person? The play now is broken up and you have no play at home or you have no play at third base. So we want to work on this a lot during practice. The ball goes between two outfielders. One outfielder picks it up, they turn, they step, and they make a nice, strong throw to our relay person. Many times, if it's on the left field side, it's our shortstop. If it's on the right field side, it's our second baseman. Now, it's important on our relay throw to make a really strong throw. The reason for this is if our relay person has to run out to catch that dying throw, it's going to take her that much longer to step forward and get that person out at home plate. So make sure you not only hit the target, the relay person, but make sure that you've got a nice strong throw. Everyone should be able to throw at least 90 to 100 feet as they get into competitive softball. If not, you need to work on that facet of your game. Now let's take a look at that relay throw. As outfielders, we're never involved with the play at the base. Our main responsibility is to back up. As an outfielder, if we're not thinking back up on every single time there's a play at a base, we could be in big trouble defensively. What happens if there is a bad throw to that base? Who's going to be there to get that errant throw? It's our outfielder. There are a couple things we have to remember as an outfielder. One, we never are too close to the base. If we're playing normal outfield position, we always move laterally or straight across, depending on where that throw is coming from. Let's say the throw is coming from the home plate position to a play at third base. It's important as a left fielder, I cut straight across and I'm in line with the third base and home plate. If I'm not in line and the throw goes over, I'm going to have to end up chasing that ball, and that could cost us the ball game. What happens if the ball is coming from the pitcher's mound or from the first base area straight across the infield over to third base? In that case, as an outfielder, I have to read that and go all the way around so I've lined up the third baseman and the pitcher, or the third baseman and the throw coming from the first base area. Let's talk about a bunt situation and the backup coverage for the center fielder. The center fielder has an important job on this play because they have to read two throws. Take, for example, a ball that is bunted in the home plate area. The center fielder has to read whether the defense is going to try and get that lead runner at second base. If they do, that center fielder has to be behind, in line with the throw coming from the home plate area. If she reads that they're not going to get that lead runner, she then needs to shift towards left field, come around. Now she's backing up second base in case there's a throw coming from the first base area to get that lead runner that now maybe has been a little bit lazy when they've rounded second base. And what we see in this situation is what's called a throwback from first base. A bunt situation, they check to go to second, but they don't. They turn, they go to first. My center fielder then comes all the way around, is backing up second base as though the throw is going to be coming from the first base area. It's very important. What happens if that center fielder isn't backing up? The throw goes high, goes all the way to the fence. That runner at second now automatically scores. That could lose you the ball game right there. Let's see a couple of those right now.